Hi, and welcome to video 8. Not.
It is our final video, thus we did not make it to 17, thus the title.
Not.
So we left off with our first day in Rome, which was pretty good. You saw it, you know. We went, after we made our video, we left and went to a Roman banquet.
Which was amazing. Food was delicious. It's in my journal what we had.
Lasagna.
Was that the lasagna?
Yeah, because I wanted the spaghetti that Jasmine had, or that Kayla had.
Right.
We were serenaded the whole time by this man, and he would speak to us in Italian, like we were supposed to understand him, but we didn't.
We could piece it together.
Franco sang with him.
Yep, and Scott sang with him. They sang Memories.
Memories, which we'd been talking about earlier in the day. Andrew played the harmonica to Stand By Me. That was pretty awesome.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, he just popped up and started like
playing, and we're like, oh.
So we just went back to bed after the dinner. Our second day we had our tour, our city tour, the one we have in all of our...
In almost all the cities.
Yeah.
Yep, we had a guide, and we drove to the Coliseum. We had an appointment to get in. We used our Roma pass.
Yep.
Got in there, walked around for a little bit, and then we went to the Forum. Walked around there for a little bit, and then he had a surprise for us because it was Wednesday. We got to see the Pope.
Yes, and he gave us a blessing in
7 languages.
Well, we only heard like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
French, English,
and German.
He was doing Italian when we walked up.
Yeah, and then I think when we were leaving, he did German.
Yep. After the Pope spoke and our tour director left us, we went into the Sistine Chapel. We weren't allowed to take pictures, so there's no pictures of that, sorry. You can look them up online.
We were there.
We were there. We went
St. Peter's Square in the Basilica.
Yep. It's one of the longest churches. We've seen all 3, like we said in our other video.
Top 3 longest churches.
Yep. Then we all walked on our own. We decided to walk from Vatican City to our hotel, which was about an hour walk, which we didn't realize when we started walking, but it was really cool.
It was a good walk.
Our direction was gelato.
Yep, so we got that right away.
Yes.
Like on the next corner.
Yep.
Because there's gelato on every corner.
Yes, it's like McDonald's in America. Then we walked to the Pantheon, which is kind of where you can see like pagan Rome and Christian Rome combined, because it was a pagan structure that got turned into a church.
Yep.
When it was taken over. Then we had dinner with some of the girls. Molly and Tony.
Alex and Thea and Jasmine and Kayla.
Yes. Was Tessa there?
Oh yeah, and Tessa.
Tessa was there too, yeah.
And the waiters were really funny.
Well, and they got really mad because people started throwing water
down at us.
We were in a hotel, like in a hotel cafe. They were not happy because they thought it was gonna affect their tip, so they got really mad. Dinner was amazing. I had spaghetti, I think.
And I had the 4 cheese gnocchi.
Yep. Then we went to get dessert. Walked to this cafe
that Thea and Alex went to earlier or the day before. Was
it Molly that got the cannoli and the gelato? Yeah. Then Jasmine had been telling us all week that we needed to get our money in Rome out of the ATM because there wasn't an ATM on the island near our hotel in Poros. So we needed it.
We were all planning to do it after our dessert.
Yeah. So Angela and I and Tessa go to the nearest ATM, which is right around the corner.
Yeah.
Tessa puts her card in, and it comes back out. So she puts it in again, and it says something in Italian.
And we don't know what it says.
And then it won't give the card back.
So we're just pushing buttons.
And then other people start coming up and helping us. We're literally standing there for like a half an hour.
Keep telling people it's broken, it's broken. Yeah. A few people tried to help.
Who came back to go get Alex?
Thea did.
Oh, Thea. She went back to the hotel and got Jasmine, who brought Franco, who can speak Italian and read Italian. Obviously, he's Italian. And he told us what it said, but then he called
the bank.
Well, information. And information got him the number to the bank, and the bank shut down the computer, and the card came out.
After he's like, Manja la carta.
Yeah, everyone just kept saying Manja la carta, and I was like, I know what that means.
Ate the card.
We finally, it was great, and we had our farewell drink afterward because a lot of the 9 people left.
Yeah.
Well,
because we were late, because we were supposed to meet
at 9
in the hotel lobby at 9. We ended up getting there like at 9:30.
Yeah.
Because of Tessa's card.
Yeah. We didn't want to leave her there though.
Yeah. Of course not. I mean,
if her card would have come out, some person could have taken it and used it.
Yeah.
So, but we went to a farewell drink. Had some wine. Got a little sloshed. Then I found Angela and Tessa in Alex's room. I went back early to use my computer.
And Jasmine and Kayla.
Yep. And Greg.
Yeah.
Greg was in there too. And then we went back to the room. There's more to that story, but Angela doesn't want to say anything about it, so we're just going to move on. Then
the next morning, we went to Pompeii.
It was a pretty long drive, but it was nice. A lot of people slept because they had a late night. And Pompeii it was really cool.
It was really cool.
It's really high up on this really nice hill.
Mountain, yeah.
Yeah. And we saw the petrified bodies and
just all the houses and all the forums.
A brothel.
And stuff and
amazingly, the brothel is one of the most preserved, the frescoes on the wall are the most preserved in all of Pompeii. Then we headed to Bari.
No, we went to Franco's house.
No, we headed to Bari, and on the way to Bari, we stopped at Franco's house. Yes, we were on our way to Bari.
Yes.
He's only there for 3 weeks, I guess. But he lives in this little bay up on the mountain. Oh, it's so pretty. Jealous.
I could have stood there forever.
We had an overnight ferry ride to Patras.
I am so sick of boats.
It was terrible. Absolutely atrocious. There was nothing to do on the boat. There were no decks. 4 people were in a room. There's pictures. I'll show them to you. And so we literally stayed in this little box for 16 hours.
Yeah.
We
thought some of our hotel rooms were boxes.
Oh no, this was terrible.
Was a box.
This was so terrible. Then when we docked, we got on a bus.
To go to another boat.
A bus to a boat to a bus to a boat is how that day went.
Oh, the whole day.
Yeah, the overnight.
The whole 2 days.
Yeah. And when we got off the bus, Jasmine wanted us to tip the bus driver, and she's like, I know he's not Franco, but he was pretty good. He was going way too fast on those mountains.
Well, and I was the first one on the boat, so I didn't get to...
Yeah, I didn't tip him either. I had stuff in my hands.
I had it out, but Jasmine's like, get out.
Then we got to Poros. Not best part of the trip, most relaxing part of the trip.
Because you'll see why.
Yes. Day 1. Beach. Dinner. Welcome drink. We met Marco, the bartender, who we got to know very well in the next 3 days.
He remembered everybody's name.
And then Tori jumped into the pool. Voluntarily.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So did Tessa.
Yeah, but that was after.
Yeah.
After Jenny got thrown into the pool by Stephanie and you. Then you got thrown into the pool
by you.
Yes, by me.
And then Jenny threw you in.
And then Jenny threw me in.
And then
my watch broke.
And then me and Jenny threw Stephanie in. And then me and Jenny threw Kevin in.
Yes. That was day 1.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's all who went in there.
No. Someone else. Damon. Because he didn't have any. He just had his underwear on. And it all shriveled up. And he was like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. So we went to sleep. Got
Day
up
two.
leisurely. Day 2. Went for a bike ride.
to town. Got some pretty things.
Yep.
Beach.
Beach.
Lunch.
Beach.
Dinner.
Drinks. Awesome. Day
Day
3.
three.
Happy birthday, Scott! Beach. Lunch at the pool. Beach. Nap.
Beach.
Dinner.
Togas.
Toga party.
Togas.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Had to look it up.
Looked it up.
Online.
There was 2 different ways to do it.
Mhm.
I liked mine better.
I liked mine better too. It covered better.
And I know how to make a toga now. I'll probably never forget. I had to make like 6.
It's not that hard once
Putting
you get
Jasmine into a queen size sheet though was an experience.
She was
Let me tell you.
padded.
You gave that girl like 50 pounds. I swear to God. Then we had the toga party at the pool. Got sloshed again. Some people. And I went back to the room. Some people came up and were wet. Thus, I assumed they got through into the pool again.
Yeah. Me and, well, it's going to come out now, Jenny. Me and Laura bribed Neville to throw Jenny into the pool. That is why my tab was so high. But then I bought Jenny a shot and made up for her. So. Today,
We got up not too early. Boat.
bus, Athens, did part of our tour.
At the Acropolis. Saw the Parthenon. What was it called? Odeon by Herodotus. It's like the auditorium they still use for concerts. Then there's the temple for Athena. The temple for Zeus
Yep.
was over there. And Delphi
Yep.
was up there too.
We had to say bye to Jasmine. She's probably in London.
Oh, she gets in at midnight.
Yeah, but it's 2 hours difference from here.
Right backwards though.
Our flight was only 4 hours.
Right, but her flight didn't leave until 8. It doesn't leave until 8.
Oh.
It's still an international flight. She's supposed to be there 3 hours early. And it was 4. So she had to, Nico had to drive her to the metro. She had to get on the metro to get to the airport 3 hours early.
Oh, okay.
Then
we did the rest of our tour.
We went to the original, well, not the original, the 1876.
I thought
96.
69.
No, 1896.
Oh, Olympic site.
Yep. The only marble stadium. We realized she taught us why it was called the stadium.
Yeah, because
It's like a measure, it's
some
like a
word in Latin and
Yeah.
some word in Greek, and yeah, it all goes back to Greek, right?
Yep.
Then we came back here, went shopping, bought some more cute things, came back, then went to dinner.
Which was good.
Yeah.
Dessert was weird.
Interesting.
It was like
This apple, but it had like cinnamon like inside the apple.
it was weird, and it had like these
Jelly
jello
things.
No, I don't think anybody at the table. We like every four people got to share a plate. I don't think anybody finished
I
the
don't think
plate.
so. Everybody tried it.
Everybody
and
tried
I
it.
think they came to the same conclusions.
It was texture that made it weird.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is our last video because we go home at 3:15 a.m.
In like 6 hours.
Yeah. We're gonna go take some pictures by the lighted up Acropolis.
Because we can see it from the roof.
Yep. But this is our last video. It's been great.
Yes, it is.
A wonderful trip.
So sad.
And we love you all.
Yeah.
And we will see you soon. Mwah. Bye.
Ciao.